Have you ever felt like there's something more to life? Something bigger than yourself? A purpose that goes beyond the mundane routines of daily existence? That's a feeling we all experience at some point in our lives. It's a universal sensation that connects us all. It's the tug on your heart, the whisper in your soul, telling you that you were made for a purpose that is uniquely yours, waiting to be discovered. That, my friend, is the call of God. It's a divine invitation to step into the life you were meant to live. You see, God created each of us with unique gifts and talents. These are not random. They are intentional, designed to fulfill a specific role in His grand plan. He has a plan for your life, a path He wants you to walk. This path may be winding and uncertain, but it is filled with purpose and meaning. It's not always easy to hear His voice, to understand His plan, but He's always there, guiding us, nudging us, calling us to something greater. Even in the silence, He speaks. Don't worry if you haven't figured it all out yet. Life is a journey, and understanding your calling is a process that unfolds over time. This journey of faith is about taking one step at a time. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your divine purpose. It's about opening your heart to God's voice and trusting that He will lead you to where you need to be. Trust in His timing and His wisdom. So if you're feeling that tug, that calling, know that you're not alone. Many have walked this path before you, and many will walk it after you. God is calling you to something amazing, something that will not only fulfill you, but also impact the world around you. Are you ready to listen? Are you ready to embrace the calling on your life and step into the extraordinary journey that awaits you? How do you know if God is calling you? Sometimes it's a feeling deep inside, a passion that burns brightly, a desire you can't ignore. You might find yourself drawn to a certain cause, a particular group of people, or a specific type of work. Maybe you have a talent that you know you need to share with the world. These are all whispers from God, gentle nudges in the right direction. Pay attention to these feelings, these passions, these desires. They are clues to your calling. Don't dismiss them as silly dreams or unrealistic goals. God doesn't call the equipped, He equips the called. He will give you the strength, the courage, and the resources you need to fulfill His purpose for your life.
Sometimes God's calling comes in unexpected ways. It might be through a difficult experience, a personal struggle, or a time of great change. When I went through a season of deep doubt and questioning, I felt lost and uncertain about my future. But it was during that time that God revealed His plan for my life. He used my pain, my confusion to draw me closer to Him. He showed me that even in the midst of our struggles, He has a purpose for our lives. So if you're going through a difficult time, don't lose hope. God is with you, even in the darkness. He can use your experiences, your challenges, to shape you, to mold you, and to prepare you for the calling He has placed on your life.
God often calls us to meet the needs of others, guiding us to be His hands and feet in a world that desperately needs love and compassion. He opens our eyes to the pain, the suffering, and the injustice in the world, and He invites us to be part of the solution. Look around you, and you will see countless opportunities to make a difference. What are the needs in your community, in your city, in the world? Are there local projects that need your support, or global issues that tug at your heartstrings? Are there people who are hurting, lonely, or lost? Perhaps there are individuals who feel invisible and just need someone to acknowledge their existence. Are there causes that break your heart, injustices that make you angry? These emotions are often a sign that you are being called to take action. These are all opportunities for you to live out your calling. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, is a step towards a better world. God may be calling you to volunteer your time, to donate to a worthy cause, or to speak out against injustice. Your voice and actions can bring about real change. Remember, even small acts of kindness and compassion can make a big difference in the lives of others. A smile, a kind word, or a helping hand can transform someone's day. As you step out and serve others, you'll find that you are also growing closer to God and fulfilling His purpose for your life. In serving, we find our true selves and our true calling.
Section 5. Finding your purpose in Scripture. The Bible is filled with stories of ordinary people who were called by God to do extraordinary things. These stories are not just ancient tales. They are timeless lessons that continue to inspire and guide us today. From Moses, who led the Israelites out of slavery, to Esther, who saved her people from genocide, to the disciples who spread the message of Jesus Christ to the world, the Bible is full of examples of God's calling. Each of these individuals faced immense challenges, yet they persevered through faith and divine guidance. As you read the Bible, pay attention to the stories that resonate with you. Reflect on why these particular stories stand out and what they might be trying to tell you about your own journey. What are the common themes? Are there recurring messages or lessons that seem to speak directly to your heart? What are the qualities of the people that God called? Consider their faith, courage, and willingness to follow God's plan, even when it was difficult. What are the challenges they faced, and how did they overcome them? Their stories can offer valuable insights into how you might navigate your own obstacles. The Bible can provide guidance, wisdom, and encouragement as you seek to understand God's calling on your life. It is a source of strength and hope, reminding you that you are never alone in your journey. It is a living word that speaks to us in the present moment, revealing God's heart and His plans for us. As you meditate on the Scriptures, allow them to illuminate your path and inspire your purpose.
Section 6. Seeking wise counsel. Discerning God's calling is not always easy. That's why it's important to seek wise counsel. Talk to your pastor, a mentor, or a trusted friend who is also a person of faith. Share your thoughts, your feelings, and your dreams with them. Ask for their prayers and their guidance as you seek to understand God's will for your life. Remember, God speaks through other people. He can use their wisdom, their experiences, and their insights to guide you on your journey.
Section 7. Stepping out in faith. Once you have a sense of God's calling on your life, the next step is to step out in faith. This can be scary, I know. It requires trust, courage, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But remember, God is with you every step of the way. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He will provide you with the strength, the guidance, and the resources you need to fulfill His purpose for your life. Start small. Take one step at a time. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. God can use even our failures to teach us, to grow us, and to draw us closer to Him.
Section 8. Embracing the journey. The journey of faith is not always easy, but it is always worth it. As you seek to understand and fulfill God's calling on your life, you will experience joy, peace, and a sense of purpose that you have never known before. So embrace the journey, trust in God's plan, and know that you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way.
I pray that you will have the courage to listen to God's voice, to follow His calling, and to live a life that is full of purpose and meaning.